A heap of games. Starter of a more underground genre here on YouTube. The Robot Arena 2 tournament genre. And if you go to his channel today, you'll see he hasn't posted in the last 2 months. Where's he gone? Where's Banter Wars? Since it hasn't uploaded since it hasn't had a new update to the series in the last year. It's been a year since the last Banter Wars episode came out. So, what's going on here? What happened? What's going on? Well, I'll tell you. Our story all starts with a guy named Adam. He was, like many British kids, yeah, he's British, he started watching Robot Wars, and I guess he really liked it. And somewhere along down the timeline, he discovered this little game called Robot Arena 2. Now, this game would spiral into something way bigger, because it was a huge, because he posted a video on it when the Let's Play genre was really booming, and it got pretty nice views for his channel size. It was doing good, thumbs up here. So he kept posting a video every once in a while about Robot Arena 2 until he decided to tackle a big project, Banter Wars Series 1. Now this series was very primitive. It would include like interviews with characters he like made up. All the bots were made by him, but he was pretending to be different people. It was a very interesting series, except one heat where he just played one character called the Prime Minister. He's like the president of this fictional universe called A Heap of Games Land or country or something. I don't really know a whole bunch about this lore, but yeah, Prime Minister. His main is kind of main character. And he built all the bots for one heat to the lore. The champion of this series would be Prime Minister's Pulverizer. That's the one. Anyways, this kind of boom. This kind of popped off for his channel. A lot of people said, "Hey, this is good. We like this." So they wanted to join in on the fun. So he devised a plan. Series 2, there were going to be a bunch of YouTubers in it. None of his bots. It was just going to be a bunch of his, like, YouTuber friends. No, like, big YouTubers. More smaller YouTubers. They also have, like, little intros. Originally, as I said, just like all his YouTube friends. But then he fell a little short of the amount of robots he needed to get, so he decided to let the more competitive designs in. Banter Wars was always meant to be a parody, but more seriously, actually competitive robots got into the mix. And it stopped being less of a parody and more of a serious tournament. So Cyrus, Siren, I don't know, Siren, I think that's how you say it. Siren, built by, I think it was the Seaborg, that's how you say it. One Series 2, the only bot not built by the channel owner Adams, to actually win a series of Banter Wars. Series 3, it was a mix of both the bots he created and the bots other people created. Now, this series came out a lot slower. And it really started affecting the views. If you go to his channel and look at this, series 3, the first episode has 2,700 views, and then the next one has only 1,100, then the next one has 600, then the next one has 400, 500, 300, never recapturing the heights of this episode. Now, this is normal for most, Robot Arena 2 shows. The first episode, it generates a lot of hype, people want to see it, then the hype starts dying down a little, very normal. A lot of other robot combat shows see the same things, like Orcs Wars. Yeah, I forgot to mention almost. There was a whole wiki. It had a bunch of moderators. One included the Orc Corp, who was inspired by Adam and created his own RA2 tournament, this time in Robot Arena 2 DSL. There's a whole story around Robot Arena 2. It's very interesting. There's different like mods, and that one took place in DSL, and then there was like a bigger tournament scene in DSL because like people realized, hey, we can do more with DSL. Anyways, there's your quick little history on Robot Arena 2 DSL. Anyways, so this started kind of demotivating him. Like, oh, my show isn't getting the same amount of views. He was also in the military, and that's why the upload schedule was a little bad. And he was also, like, getting hate comments. Now, I do have my gripes with the series. I think some of the interviews, like, he also, like, still did interviews with some of the characters, like, made up. And, they could drag a little bit, so I understand why some people wouldn't be the nicest to him in comments. And this really started to take a toll on him mentally. So, he then made Banter Wars 3.5. He also, like, did 0.5s of each series. It's the equivalent to, like, Robot Wars Extreme, if you ever seen that. Anyways, back on topic. Then he uploaded a video saying Banter Wars is dead. I can't do it anymore. It was called What Happened to a Heap of Games. I think that was what the video was called anyways. And it was like, guys, I've taken a huge hit to my mental health. I just can't do Banter Wars anymore. For all intents and purposes, Banter Wars is dead. But then, only a year later, he decided to revive the project and create Banter Wars Series 4. He uploaded the trailer, then never spoke of it ever again. For a few months. Then he posted a short saying, Banter Wars 4, the banter starts this Saturday. Now, I remember the day this dropped. This was the same day that Hell of a Boss Episode 6 dropped. Funny coincidence there. It also happens to be his second most viewed short. I just want to point that out. Anyways, Series 4 also didn't really reach the heights of the other series. Like, it was averaging around what Series 3.5 did. It was doing like somewhere around 200. It was averaging somewhere around there. And this one reached the heights of 456 views. But just like one series ago, he reached the heights of like 2,700 views. And it dropped from there. It's like averaging around 200 views. It still dropped off. And I guess this seriously killed Banter Wars, because it's been a year and no more Banter Wars. Not even a mention of Banter Wars. And also, the channel's been dead for 2 months. Even past then, it wasn't uploading. See, the upload time between these two videos is like 7 months. The upload between these two videos is like 1 month. Okay, that's less dramatic. But, like, yeah, the uploads were coming in slower. So, what's the deal? What's he doing? What's he spending his time on? Well, he mentioned in playing Journey of a Wilson main, episode 2, that he has to make 3 videos per week for another channel that he runs. Now, he doesn't link this channel in his channel box, but he does give us a way to find it. See, he did a recreation of Series 1 of Robot Wars. And this didn't really set the world on fire either with the views. It also averaged somewhere around 250, 300. But he started a channel called Animals Reviews. Now, Animals is like a book series, I think. I don't really know. Well, he does content. He does like content based on animals and like movie updates, because Animals is supposed to be getting a movie. I don't really know what Animals is, I'll be honest. But the views on this channel, also not setting the world on fire anytime soon. His most popular video was like 4,400. You can argue that this like has more passion, but also the subs on this channel, the amount of subs this channel has, and the Heap of Games channel has, like, I believe this one has like only quick do math, 43 less subscribers. So he did like build up the same size audience in about relatively less time. So yeah, good for him. Good for him. He started a new channel and got around the same success in less time. That's good. That's a similar story to what happened to me. For some reason, my mom's phone wasn't uploading to my old channel. It was uploading to this new channel. And then I started really grinding it out, and I eventually like became more successful than that old channel in less time. So good for him. But no Banter Wars. It looks like Banter Wars is dead. It's gone, and it's fallen off. So I just really wanted to talk about it. Possibly no one's gonna view this. I may tell my cousin about it, and maybe he'll watch it. But yeah, I really wanted to talk about this. This somewhat interests me. And bye.